It's 2030, and you're strolling down the street, craving a slice of pizza. You spot your favorite joint, but as you reach for your wallet, you realize something's different. There's no plastic card in sight. Instead, you whip out your phone, scan a QR code, and boom, your pizza's paid for, ... In Ethereum, welcome to the future, folks, where Ethereum has dethroned Visa as the king of payments. It's a world where your morning coffee, your Netflix subscription, and even your grandma's birthday gift are all settled with a few taps and some magical internet money. But how did we get here? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because this tale is wilder than a roller coaster ride through a meme factory. It all started back in the roaring 20s, the 2020s. Ethereum was just a plucky underdog, dreaming of becoming more than just a playground for crypto bros and digital cat collectors. But then, something incredible happened. The network upgraded faster than your ex updating their relationship status. And suddenly, Ethereum could handle more transactions than a caffeinated squirrel on a nut-cracking spree. Banks and credit card companies watched in horror as their customers flocked to this new financial frontier, like seagulls to a dropped ice cream cone. Why? Because Ethereum was faster than Usain Bolt on rocket skates and cheaper than a dollar store shopping spree. Soon, businesses caught the Ethereum fever. From mom-and-pop shops to multinational corporations, everyone wanted a piece of the ETH pie. And who could blame them? With Ethereum, there were no more pesky transaction fees eating into their profits like termites in a wooden wallet. But the real game changer, smart contracts. These digital agreements were smarter than a room full of Einstein clones playing chess. They automated everything from insurance claims to real estate deals, making middlemen as obsolete as a floppy disk in an Apple store. Now, you might be thinking, but what about good old cash? Well, my friend, cash became about as popular as a vegetarian at a barbecue festival. People realized that carrying around pieces of paper with dead presidents' faces was about as efficient as using a carrier pigeon to send emails. And let's not forget the memes. Oh, the memes. They spread faster than gossip in a small town, turning Ethereum into a cultural phenomenon. Suddenly, ETH to the moon wasn't just a rallying cry. It was a way of life. Kids were trading Ethereum-themed cards, and grandmas were knitting ETH logos onto sweaters. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were bumps along the road, bumpier than a camel's back. Regulators tried to put the brakes on this crypto carnival, but Ethereum proved more elusive than a greased pig at a county fair. It adapted, it evolved, and it came out stronger than ever. As for Visa, well, they tried to keep up. Bless their hearts. They launched their own blockchain, but it was about as successful as trying to teach a goldfish to ride a bicycle. In the end, they joined the Ethereum ecosystem faster than you can say if you can't beat M. Join M now. Back to our pizza scenario. As you munch on your ETH-purchased slice, you marvel at how far we've come. Remember when people thought crypto was just magic internet money? Now it's as normal as putting pineapple on pizza, which, let's be honest, is still controversial. But the best part, no more waiting for your paycheck to clear. In this brave new world, your salary zips into your wallet faster than you can say direct deposit. And forget about international transfers taking days. Sending money across the globe is now quicker than a hiccup and cheaper than a gumball. Even the government got on board, realizing that tracking taxes on a transparent blockchain was easier than finding Waldo in a crowd of striped shirts. The IRS went from being everyone's least favorite three-letter agency to, well, still not anyone's favorite, but at least they were more efficient. And let's talk about savings accounts. In the old days, your money would sit in a bank, growing at a rate slower than a snail on tranquilizers. But with Ethereum, your funds could be put to work faster than a caffeinated beaver, earning yields that would make your grandfather's CD rates look like pocket change. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. The world had to adapt to this new financial paradigm faster than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles. Schools started teaching intro to crypto alongside algebra, and ETH literacy became as crucial as knowing how to change a tire or cook instant ramen. But perhaps the most unexpected change was in the dating world. What's your credit score? Became, what's your ETH balance? Tinder profiles now boasted about blockchain portfolios instead of beach photos, and first dates often involve comparing wallet addresses instead of star signs. As for those who resisted the change, well, they became the new Luddites, clinging to their plastic cards like a koala to a eucalyptus tree. But even they eventually came around, realizing that fighting against Ethereum was like trying to stop a tsunami with a beach umbrella. Now, you might be wondering, what happened to all those other cryptocurrencies? Well, some stuck around like the cool kids at a blockchain party. Bitcoin became the digital equivalent of gold, something you hodl onto tighter than your grandma's secret recipe. Others, well, Let's just say they went the way of the dodo faster than you can say rug pull. But Ethereum, it became the backbone of the new financial world order. It was everywhere, from the chips in your credit cards, oh, the irony, to the systems powering entire cities. It was as ubiquitous as air and as necessary as coffee on a Monday morning. As you finish your pizza, you check your phone and notice your ETH balance has gone up. Turns out, the pizza joint is running a promotion where every purchase enters you into a lottery. And guess what? You just won a year's supply of free pizza, all paid for in ETH, of course. You laugh, thinking back to the days when people doubted crypto would ever be used for real purchases. If only they could see you now, buying pizza with the same technology that's powering smart cities and revolutionizing global finance. As you step back onto the street, you can't help but smile. The world runs on Ethereum now, and somehow, it feels right. It's fast, it's fair, and it's more transparent than a glass of purified water. Plus, let's be honest, saying ILL Ethereum you for that just sounds cooler than ILL Visa you. So here's to Ethereum, the little blockchain that could. It climbed the mountain of financial revolution, planted its flag, and changed the game forever. And to think, it all started with a pizza purchase. Some things never change, do they?